Hello everyone and welcome back to another math video. Today we're going to be talking about the volume of cylinders, so similar to the problems that you see up on the screen here. Just a reminder, this is the normal version. If you'd like the speedrun version where we go through it pretty quickly, I will link that in the description below. Before you start this lesson, you should know two things. You should know how to solve equations using square roots, and you should know circle vocabulary like radius and diameter. If you'd like a refresher on either of these two topics, I'll link videos in the description below. Please go watch that before you start this lesson. All right, new lesson starts now. Here we go. So it says, what is the volume of this cylinder? Round your answer to the nearest hundredth. So again, volume is how much can we fit on the inside of this cylinder. So there's a formula for the volume of a cylinder. It's the volume is equal to pi times the radius squared times the height of the cylinder. Okay, for pi, we're always going to use 3.14. For the radius, well, the diameter is 20, so the radius must be 10. And the height of the cylinder is 16. And now we have all our numbers. We can just plug this into a calculator. And we get a nice even 5,024. And volume, it will be always cubic something. So meters cubed or cubic meters. And this is our answer. All right, here's our cool clock for today, which means that it's time for you to practice what you just learned. Go ahead and pause the video and try these two problems on your own. And when you're ready, you can unpause the video and we'll check your answers. Okay, now that you've had time to work these problems, let's check your solutions. Okay, for the first problem here is the work. You should have gotten 653.12 cubic inches. And for the second problem here is the work. You should have gotten 56.52 cubic millimeters. All right, for this one, it says the volume of this cylinder is 452.16 cubic meters. What is the radius? Okay, so this one's kind of backwards. They give you the answer. They say, okay, here's the volume. What was the radius? So let's come back to our formula. Pi times r squared times the height. We know the volume is 452.16 equals, we're going to use 3.14 for pi. We don't know what the radius is, so we'll just keep that r squared. And we know the height by looking at the drawing, that's 4. Okay, well, let's go ahead and multiply these two numbers. When I multiply those, I get 12.56 times r squared, and we haven't done anything here. And now this is an equation. We should know how to solve this. I'm going to bring the work over and do it real quickly. Okay, here is the work. All right, we should have divided by 12.56 on both sides. Then we should have square rooted. Again, we should know how to do this from the previous lessons. I know that it can equal positive or negative 6, but this is a drawing. We're not going to work with a negative answer here, so it's just positive 6. All right, time to practice. Go ahead and pause the video. Try these two on your own. When you're ready, unpause, and we'll check your answers. Okay, now that you've had time to work these problems, let's check your solutions. Okay, for the first problem here is the work. You should have gotten r equals 9. And for the second problem, a little different. They're asking for the height instead of the radius. So here is the work. You should have gotten h equals 10. All right, that's it for today. I hope you all have a good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.